All right, we will be looking over Boomy. This is a AI generative music software tool, and we're going to go ahead and go through their website, see how easy it is to create a song, and see what kind of customization tools they offer, and see how easy the process is, and then we'll give a review. All right, so this is their homepage. Let's see what it says. Create generative music and share it with the world. Okay. You'll be able to make original songs in seconds, even if you've never made music before. Okay, so this is being made for the layman. It's not for music professionals. Submit your songs to streaming platforms and get paid when people listen. Okay, so that's nice. So the integration for being able to sell your creation is already a part of the system. You don't need to first create a song and then list it. This would be interesting. Join a global community of artists empowered by Boomy. Now, let me just take a step back. So depending on how different and unique sounding each song is, I would imagine if the marketplace gets saturated, there's going to be a lot of music that sounds the same. So we'll have to take a look at how different the music sounds. Join a global community of artists powered by boom.ai. I wonder where this community list or resides, if it's just a forum, or if it's a Discord or something like that. We'll have to take a look at that. Okay, so we're going to create our song. We'll save this for the end. Let's go ahead and keep browsing here. Let's watch this video. So this is their intro here. Make music with AI instantly. This looks to also have a mobile app, it looks like. Okay, so basically just reiterating over what we just read. Featured playlists. This is Boomy. Okay, so I believe these are songs that have been created with Boomy. Let's go ahead and hear a few of them. Let's sample a few, just the first 10 seconds or so. Let's pay attention to the sound quality and the quality of the instruments. I guess this is not playing here. Let's try, okay, these are playlists, and we'll play them over here on the right, I'm guessing.
I think that I know my shit too well. Ever since my youth, she had me right under her spell. Till you touch my lips and it got easy to exhale. Now I'm been right. I think that I know my feet too well.
So this sounds like a song that was remixed after. So this might be good to get a starting point, and then music producers and creators can go ahead and customize them outside of the platform. Let's try the next one here. All right, the next one.
Sugar, 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 addicted to candy. Sugar, 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 addicted to candy. On that cigarette and I burn it like Bambi. Sugar, 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 addicted to candy. Sugar, sugar, sugar.
Interesting. All right, so let's try the next one here. This isn't real life.
This isn't real life. No, this isn't real life. You wanna be like that, but you never be like that. Say you be like that, but fucking you ain't by that. It's cause fuck with heart.
I will say one thing, just from hearing short samples of the three songs, they sound very similar. Not in like beat and cadence or anything, just like the sound, the type of sound is very similar. Okay, here's one that is different. Okay, so it's kind of difficult to discern whether the instrumentation and the sound is of quality, high enough quality to want to use. So let's go ahead and go into the tools and take a look at what we can do with it. But before we go create, let's go see what library is. Songs, releases. Oh, I see. So you'll be able to create a song and then release it. Okay. All right, so let's go to create. We're going to be creating a song. We're not going to be releasing it. All right, so this is the way you start to create a song. You start by first selecting a style, and then you choose instrumental style of the song. Okay, let's see, global groove, Latin, reggae, Afrobeat, custom, relaxing meditation, lo-fi, grainy beats melt into nature, infuse ambient sound. Let's go with this. Since we featured or we listened to a few beats that have rap and electronic sounds into it, let's try a lo-fi sound. Let's go ahead and preview what this would sound like. So we get to preview it before we choose it. Interesting. That doesn't sound all that great. So let's keep going down the rabbit hole and see if we can make this sound better. Okay, so it gives you here a description of what lo-fi is. Grainy beats melt into nature, infuse ambient sounds to center your focus, rain or shine. Okay, so now we get to choose a style of lo-fi, whether we want this morning sun beat, this afternoon nap, or rainy nights. So let's go ahead and sample the sound, and then we'll choose it. Okay, that sounds pretty decent. When I listen to the sample, I'm not thinking like this is a great basis for a song. So I'm wondering what the intent is of giving you this sample. If this is what your starting point is going to be, or this is what's going to encourage someone to want to customize it. Because I'm not being inspired by listening to Morning Sun. Let's try Afternoon Nap. Yeah, that sounded very convoluted. There's a lot of sounds going on. It's very difficult to focus on one thing, even though I can kind of hear a melody in there. It's kind of overtaken by the rest of the song. So let's go ahead and choose Rainy Nights. It seems like the best starting point. And let's go ahead and create song. And let's see what kind of customization options they give us. All right, so this is going to take a moment. Let's see how long it takes to render a song. Now, we haven't given it a whole lot of parameters. I think it asked us 2 different questions from a list of maybe 3 options each. We've given it 2 parameters, and it's just going to take that and make a song. Okay, so this is the song that it has created. Let's take a listen. So at this point, I'm not overly impressed with what I'm hearing. Let's go ahead and see what the try again button does. Now, one very disappointing fact here is that when we hit the try again button, we're not able to give it any inputs for it to give us something closer to what we're looking for. So it's kind of a gamble, it seems like. So I press the try again without giving it any type of parameter. And did it give me a song? I'm not sure if it gave me a new song. The wave here doesn't look like it's been filled out. Let's go ahead and hit play. Interesting. So it's basically a gambling machine. You're going to hit try again over and over and over. And it's going to keep spitting out different, like randomized versions of the song. And then I'm guessing you're going to have to choose one. Let's go ahead and hit the try again button a few more times and see what we get. All right, so this is the 3rd song we'll listen to. Not very inspiring. It sounds very juvenile. Let's give it one more try, one more spin of the wheel, and let's see what it sounds like. It doesn't take a whole lot of time to create a new rendering of a song, which is interesting because to create the first one, it took maybe 15 seconds or so, and this took just 3. Okay. Well, all of the songs have the same sort of feel, to me anyways. Doesn't seem like it's has been doctored in any way. It just feels very randomized. It feels generated, I guess is the word I want to say. Let's start off by seeing what these options here are. So we can title the song. Let's go ahead and click on this button here. Okay, so we can title the song. We can give it an artist name and then give it a tag. And then who can see it? Only me. Okay. So we can keep it private or not. Oh wow, that auto plays. Okay, you can add vocals here. Let's see what that button does. Add vocals. Select auto vocal to magically turn any spoken audio into a complete song with vocal and lyrics. Really? Already know how to sing or rap? Choose custom vocals to record anything over your song. Huh. So you can record your voice. Let's record my voice. Okay, we're just going to read this back and then hit record and see what happens. Select auto vocal to magically turn any spoken audio into a complete song with vocals and lyrics. Already know how to sing or rap? Choose custom vocal to record anything over your song. Only use your voice or recordings that belong to you. All right, so let's see what happens. Select auto vocal. Okay, so it's just my voice. Nothing has happened. Okay, so let's see what we can do with it. Production. Melodized. Sure. Composition. Original. It's chopped. Let's see what that does. Pitch. This is fine. Emphasize selection. Activate to optionally select a phrase for Boomy to repeat more frequently. No, we don't really care. Okay, let's continue. And it's uploading the audio. And let's see what it does to it. Looks like it needs a little bit of time. I'm not sure how much time it needs here. It would be nice to have a progress bar here so we know how long we can expect to wait, because I'm not sure what to do at this point. Okay. Okay. So it can't quite use the audio and turn it into a melody, right? It sounds just like it's adding some effects to it and just playing the audio over the music. So I wonder if you were attempting to sing something over the song and you could like practice it a bunch so you can sing the song perfectly over the music, maybe it'll work. But without being able to sing while the music is playing, I imagine it's going to be kind of difficult for it to sync it up. I don't know if it's quite there yet. I mean, it does say it's beta, so we'll have to wait to see if this gets better. Let's just go reject auto vocal for now, or actually cancel. That's kind of annoying that every time you go back, this song just auto plays. Okay, so you can edit the song name, the artist, you can add vocals, kind of, it's in beta. You can edit the composition. Let's go ahead and see what that does. We can rewrite the composition. Okay, let's see what those tools are like. You can't really rewrite the composition, right? You're just changing the tempo, the lead density. Okay, let's see, I want more lead. Bass is fine. Maybe even a little bit more chorus. Maybe a little less bass, maybe more drum. Oh, it's the density, not level. So it's just more of. So do I want it to be less intricate or more intricate? Let's make it less. This is fine. Let's actually drag this down. Now let's have it rewrite the song with those parameters.
Magically turn Vulcan audio into vocals. Audible magically turn Vulcan audio into vocals. How to sing custom vocals into recordings.
That's quite interesting there. Okay. I wish we can remove the vocals. Can we? I don't know what this button does. Okay. I don't know what this 5 does. All right. Edit production. Let's see what that button does. Okay. What happens if I click here? You have to choose what you can use. Okay. Let's do none. And is it going to change the song? It sounds like it's going to regenerate a new song. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if there were prompts here, or at least like little notes or notifications, like when you hover over things, explaining to you what each thing is going to do, which each option is going to do. Because you're kind of just playing with it. You're like, what does this do? I have no idea. It'd be nice if you rolled over and it gave you a help message, or there was a help message in here. Or maybe on the right, when you clicked on it and you were about to input something or select something, maybe on the right here, a little window would pop up and kind of give you an idea of what it's going to do. Because then you're just kind of shooting at the dark. Okay, so that's the new song we've created with all the edits. The sound quality is not that great. The drum track is okay. The melody is probably the weakest part. I'm not really impressed with the sound quality or the tools that they give us to generate a song with. It's kind of just shooting in the dark. You don't really know what you're getting. You have no clue how to manipulate. You can't move things around. It's interesting here. Okay, so we rewrote it. What about edit arrangement? Can we move sections? Okay, we can. Huh. Okay, can I just drag them around? Okay, I can. That's interesting, okay. Okay, and then I could just move them around. Okay, well, you can preview it, render it, so I'm guessing it saves it right after. Okay. And what does edit production do? Okay, so you can edit. I thought that's what rewrite does. Oh, no. Okay, rewrite rewrites it and gives you a new beat. Production makes it so that you can edit what you currently have. Huh, okay. But it doesn't give you a whole lot to edit here. I would love to remove some of the... lead. Bring this down a bit. The rest seems okay. See, you have to rewrite the song. If you change any of the parameters in the composition, it rewrites it. So like, let's say you like something about the song. You can't keep it. It would be nice to hit the composition edit on just a certain section of the song. Or I guess the way it's generating, it has a melody, it has a rhythm, it has a bass and drums. At least let me keep like 3 of those pieces that I like and let me edit one of them. Because what if I like the drum track, the bass track, in the rhythm section, but I don't like the melody, and I want to keep generating melodies until I land on something I like. So that is a bit awkward. We'll let it generate one more, and then we'll kind of move on. Okay, so I've got a completely different song. That's unfortunate. So you have to be aware of that. I wish it would tell you that you lose certain sections of your song, because I guarantee you people are going to do that on accident, and they're going to be very disappointed. Okay, so let's say I'm done. I hit save, then what? Purchase Dolby Remastered. Okay, I don't want to do that. So once I have my song done, now what? Okay, I have my song. Where did my song go? I'm here in library. There it is. Okay. So once you're done making your song, it goes into your little playlist here in your library, and you can either, I guess, publish it, release it, or just songs that are for you. Is there any way to release it after you've made it? You can download it. Yes, you can release it here. Okay. And then you can purchase a Adobe remastered version of it or share it. Okay. So I don't know how practical it's going to be for someone to come in here and generate a song that they really like. I think it's possible, but you're just not going to have the level of granular control that you'll need to really fine tune the sound. But I guess that's not what it's for. It's just someone that isn't very musically savvy with all the production tools, and they just want to get started maybe. So this might be something to play with, to have fun. Maybe if you're curious, maybe get into the space or get a starting point for a song. But I don't know that it's going to be a useful tool to create music for like a corporate ad campaign, or even bloggers and YouTubers. I don't know if they'll use this. I haven't been able to create anything that I would use. So this is probably going to be, I don't know, maybe 2 out of 5, 1 out of 5. I'm not sure. I haven't yet reviewed a music generating software that goes even lower than that. But this seems like it's not yet reached the point where it's ready for release. It still very much feels like a beta tool. There are a few things that feel interesting, but it's not as intuitive as it probably could be. For example, when I go to create a song and it's asking me the style, okay, that's nice, but I'd like to be able to see all the parameters first and then hit generate, where instead of doing like one at a time. So I don't like the fact that I have to choose here lo-fi, and then I'm still on lo-fi, but now I'm getting like different versions of lo-fi. So I'm still essentially just choosing lo-fi, right? And then when I generate song, I don't get a mood, I don't get a theme, I don't get to choose instruments, I don't get to choose tempo, I don't get to choose anything. So I'm just shooting in the dark, right? I don't know where I'm going with it. So like I said, I think it's going to be a tool just to play around with, to have fun. And, maybe you strike gold on something randomly, but I don't think this is a tool that you spend a whole lot of time trying to create a masterpiece, or even anything that you could quickly use for production. So this is not going to be on the very top of the list, unfortunately, but we will review it in the future. We will review it again in the future and see if that all changes. But for now, this is going to get maybe 1 out of 5. I'd say 2 out of 5 for trying, and then we'll figure it out from there. But that's my initial review and my initial thoughts from Boomy. I think with some work, it can progress and be better. But there definitely needs to be a lot more options, and the interface needs to be reworked to be a little bit easier for a user to navigate. And now let's take a look at the payment options here to use the tool. Let's go over to our account. We'll go to plans. Looks like they have 3 different plans here. They have the free plan that everyone gets when creating an account. You have limited song saves, and you can release up to 5 albums or singles. Then you can take a step up from that and go to the premium version, which only costs $2.99 per month. And with this plan, you get unlimited saves. You get download songs, so I guess you can't download your songs if you're on the free plan. And you can release up to 20 albums or singles, so you can only release 5 when you're on the free plan. Okay. To support streaming networks' quarterly royalty cycles, premium is billed at $35 annually. Okay, so you can't pay for this monthly. You need to buy in for a year. So what I would recommend to do for most people is you're going to want to play around with the tool for a while. And should you like it and you want to continue using it, and you can see yourself using it for an extended period of time, that's probably when you want to upgrade from the premium or from free to premium. The only thing is I don't see an option here to upgrade. So let's say I have the premium version, but I want to go to pro. I only see a way to purchase it per year, but what if in the middle of the year I want to upgrade? I don't see a way to upgrade that. So maybe you can go to support and contact them and they'll do it for you. And let's take a look at their Pro version. The Pro version is $9.99 per month. And this gives you unlimited saves, same as Premium. You can download songs, same as Premium. Release unlimited amount of albums or singles. Okay, so the difference here is the amount of singles or albums that you can release. And then you have priority rights requests. I'm not entirely sure what that is. And again, you have to purchase this for a year. All right. Looks like the best value is going to be the Premium, unless you get really into it and the marketplace is just really making money and then you want to get unlimited albums and single releases. Okay. Yeah, to play around with it, maybe this is worth it for $36 a month. And, if you can make some money off of it, it'll probably pay for itself. I'm not sure how well the marketplace will do, but, if you want to play around with it and see where it goes, there's that. Yeah, for $3 a month, $36 a month. The yearly thing is probably what's going to weigh it down. For $3 a month, if you wanted to do month to month and just try it out for a month, this might make sense. I don't know if you'll get people doing the $36 annually, but at that price point, it's definitely worth to try it, I guess. But they need to make the interface a little bit more intuitive and easier to use, and definitely increase the options and more control and customization with the sound to incentivize people to want to do this more often. And yeah, the Pro version here is, I guess, if the marketplace is really booming and you're a creator and you're using Boomy to create. Because what it seems like is Boomy wants to become a marketplace, not really just a way to really quickly create a song for a project or something like that. This seems like it wants to be a platform for creators. But yeah, we'll see. And I'll leave you with that. Well, thank you so much for watching the video, everyone, and I will see you in the next one.